Welcome everyone to Price Action Live at Traders Post for January 20th, 2026. I'm one of your traders, Tom Martin, with Mike, man from Earth, co-founder and CSO of Traders Post. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as Traders Post, the epic software that updates your trading. Whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, Traders Post is not easy. This stream is brought to you by BluSky, the best-in-class prop firm that offers same-day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. Visit BluSky.pro and sign up for your first prop firm account today and trade futures like never before. Use coupon code WELCOME26 to get 50% off your launch plan account for first-time subscribers. Mike, MLK Day was supposed to be a peaceful, smooth day inside of the markets. Nothing too grandiose, nothing too crazy. And it turns out that we're sniffing a bear market here, Mike. Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing?
I was seeing the same thing for sure. Traded a little bit of the MLK session, mostly the downside. I saw this reversal, and oops, not that one. Let's go back to MLK here. I saw this reversal and thought, okay, there's the bottom, and then we sold off hard last night. So definitely looking much more bearish than I anticipated. On the 2-hour chart, it looks like a continuation of this downtrend. We formed a new low that I wasn't expecting, so I've had to move my support lines down further. So I've got S1 at roughly 25,200, S2 at 25,000, and a little bit lower at, well, I guess 25,100, 25,000 even as the psychological level, which would be the bottom of this regression trend to the downside. So the next resistance stop, if we're to rally back upward, would be about 25,400. But looking at this on the daily chart, this is still in that indecision range between the 24,500 and the all-time high. But it's looking a little more bearish here. We've crossed below some moving averages. We're pushing to the downside here. We've got some support levels definitely to test and see if we're going to see a continuation from here. But the current sentiment, at least in the short term, is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, I got downside risk here for the day to 24,529. And then ultimately to 23,959. The thing is that at this level we're at right now, we generally, or the last 2 times we were here, we bounced. So we bounced. This is the period volume weighted moving average. We bounced last time, we bounced before, and so I wouldn't be surprised to see a reversal on this again, back up to 26,383. The thing is, the thing I'm paying attention to is the dollar. So the dollar, which was worrying me last week, got up to the top of the range and then now has pulled back. So I'm curious here if we're going to bounce from here and we get a higher low, and then now we really start to rock it up. If the dollar starts going up, breaking out of this channel, that is bad news for emerging markets, bad news for equities, and that sort of thing. When we're taking a look at the global liquidity, or Bitcoin as a proxy for that, I've been calling for Bitcoin's bear market now for the last 20 days. I don't know if you're like me. I had a bunch of friends contacting me going, when Bitcoin was back up to 98,000, and they were going, Tom, I really want to get back into the market. I know you were saying it was a bear market, but the price is back up, and oh my god, I'm missing the thing. And we pulled back from there. We're back down to 90,000, and it's not looking particularly good. And so if I see Bitcoin as a liquidity indicator, a global liquidity indicator, liquidity seems to have peaked, and I'm not seeing where the juice is going to come for more rallies to all-time highs, either in equities or in Bitcoin. So in general, I am bearish. Looking for bearish trades, except in silver and gold. Those I am long. Look at that. Gold just jumped up today. It's up 3% today.
It's another indication of a continued flight to safety. Circling back to Bitcoin real quick, the one thing it seems like it has going for it is the fact that we're still at a higher low at this $90,000 range, because the previous low was posted at 75 back in April of last year, right around the beginning of the tariff scare. So at least this looks like a higher low and maybe continued support with a higher high previously. But we got to see from here, huh?
I'm just not seeing like retail. Charles Hoskinson from Cardano fame made this great point. He goes, the retail traders, which is who you need inside the euphoria phase,
Yes.
they were burned so hard by NFTs and meme coins and all that during the last cycle. And it's like, how do you go back to your partner and say, hey, you know that thing where I bet $100,000 because I thought that was going to make our lives?
Right.
I'm going to go back again
And do it again.
and do it again.
Well, yeah, the argument you make is this time is different, right?
Right. So I just don't. I mean, one, they don't have the capital for it. Things cost way more now than they did in 2021, and retail's not coming in. Now, institution is trying to push it like crazy. You got the Trump administration and the Larry Finks of the world and the Brian Armstrongs and all that trying to push crypto, but it's not going up. And we had this MLK day. We had this huge sell off. I don't know if you saw, well, huge sell off, in crypto terms, where all the alts also started selling off. So when I see a synchronized sell off, that's a liquidity issue. It's not one particular coin. It's happening across the board.
Agreed.
Let's.
Hey, Jarmo. Hey, Aventura. Good to see you guys. Yeah, yesterday was an interesting day, MLK Day. Curious if you guys were able to pick up any profit. I was able to actually pass an account yesterday and pick up a little bit.
I've been waiting for my first payout to come through, so I'm trying my best
I
not
was
to
going to
touch
check
that
in on
account.
that.
I don't want to touch the account because they send an email, hey, by the way, if you mess up your account, you're going to lose your payout. I go, okay, I'm not doing anything that's going to cause any types of problems.
Oh, I ran into an issue yesterday with Tradovate that's worth highlighting. Normally, in Tradovate, I set my daily profit limits and my daily loss limits myself. And if I send a trade and I hold it through that liquidation period, it exits the position and sets the account into liquidation only. And I rely on that liquidation only status sometimes to make it to where if I send another trade, it's going to reject it. Wow, lots of bullish activity right out of the open here. This is promising.
Look at that.
Let me move to the 15-minute chart here. We'll keep an eye on it for a few. So I got past the profit level that I needed to pass the BluSky account, and I sent an additional trade for the other accounts, but it actually opened a trade in the account that was supposed to be in liquidation only.
Yikes.
And I was like, wait, what's going on here? Why is this in a trade? So I had to exit the position in profit. So fortunately, I was still okay for that account and still passed. But I had to go disable my strategies in Traders Post so it wouldn't send a signal. Well, before I had a chance, another trade came in. And so now I'm in a trade, even though it's supposed to be liquidated again. So I've been having some issues with Tradovate not respecting the fact that an account should be liquidated. That's a weird, tricky thing. It's only in the case that it's the user-defined liquidation levels, or daily profit or stop loss levels. So just be careful with that.
So did you have to contact support and then they undid
I didn't
it,
contact anybody. I just went ahead and exited the trades and then disabled my strategies in Traders Post so that it didn't send the trades anymore. But it was definitely something to keep an eye on. I think after the dust had settled, I was still 6 cents over the minimum target for me to actually pass the account, which is hilarious, right? Like it was $20 over. And then after that mess, I was 6 cents over.
All right, so I took a short here at the weekly VWAP on NASDAQ,
Nice.
right at 25,315. My favorite kind of short.
Well, we got a huge gap to fill now for today's open. Previous gaps have already been filled. So if we have any kind of rally today, it's going to be a huge, almost 2% rally today. Appreciate it, Aventura. He also says, Tom, I could never get your new strategy unlocked in TradingView. I wasn't able to test it.
Oh, okay. I'll help you out with that when we get a chance here. Ventura was nice enough to beta test my Sacred Profit tool set. I'm looking forward to people being able to use some of these tools I've been using for myself.
That's awesome. Well, there's a massive block of orders at roughly 222, 166 NQ. and nothing sized nearly as large anywhere else. So lots of support there. Down at 222. Interesting place to set some orders. Did you already close out that short?
Yeah, I got my trailing stop got stopped out, even though I wish I was still inside of it, but hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, this is going to be a tough chart to look at. It got squashed. So let me zoom in a bit here.
I am in bullish trend on the
that
15
if
minute.
it's looking really bearish, that's probably a good point to be bullish.
Hey, that's what I think.
I'm going to be a bit of a contrarian today. If we close above VWAP here on the next candle, I might be going long. ATR is really high. VIX is over 20 at the moment, so it's going to be fireworks here today.
Ooh, look at that. Still rising. Well, I guess I should have reversed my position, but hey.
Okay, we're going for it. Not a lot of room to R1 at 25,400, but still plenty of support. Books are imbalanced in terms of buyers versus sellers. I see a lot of bids here at 312, 315. Man, that was a surge.
Yep.
All right, part of the gap is already filled.
Look at that. Oh my.
All right, I'd like a little bit of a pullback and then I can join the party.
I feel so nervous joining it here. I do have an upside target of 25,781. Maybe I should be aiming for that, but
781. Oh, you're looking through for all the resistance lines to be broken.
yes.
781 would be a huge signal. That's the whole gap fill.
All right, is that your pullback?
That's what I'm hoping for. Let's give it a go.
I'll try it too.
All right, one leg in, all the accounts are in. Still above VWAP.
I didn't get exactly my price yet. Let's see. I'm trying to get in at 25,327 on the way back up. Are we in a wick? Yikes.
Well, I got my pullback, didn't I?
Right.
Now we're below VWAP.
Now we're below, yeah. Last chance for a bounce. 293, come on. Where did we close in 7 seconds?
Yeah, if we're going to do it, this would be it right here. Otherwise, the thesis is rejected. Hey, Mikey. Appreciate the like.
All right. So we're going to have a tariff part 2 thing now. I thought tariffs were so 2025. I guess we're doing it again in 2026.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can do at this point is listen to what the market's saying.
Howdy, gentlemen, and any potential gentlewoman. Howdy.
You got about a 95% chance of being right about it being men. We need more women traders for sure.
All right. Well, now I'm in my long. Let's see if this works. I'm very tight. No.
All right,
My
we just
stop
opened
was
up.
too tight.
We got a wick below VWAP here. Lots of support at 287, even more support at 262.
Oh,
Come on, guys.
this is still bullish.
This uptrend's losing strength really quick. There we go. Anybody else in a trade? You guys long?
Hmm.
All right. Now the objective is to get to at least 400.
$400 or 400 price?
400 price. Sorry, 25,400. That's R1. And I want to see how the market responds there. So I'm in by 2 legs. All the accounts looking up here at the moment, or break even. We just established point of control right here. I mean, it's wicking above these moving averages on the 15. I like it. I like it in terms of its setup here on the 2-hour chart as well. It's 2 engulfing candles from that previous sell-off, and this looks like the start of momentum back up, but we got to get past this resistance level here.
Well, can't really chase before 10 o'clock. We take our chances here for the initial move, but if that doesn't happen, I tend to get chopped up between here and 10. So I like to wait.
I kept some wide stops here. We'll see if this is one trade for the day. Dang it! All the buyers disappeared. I got to get out. Okay, I feel like that's probably the first shakeout of the day. It may still be bullish, but let's see where we go from here. G just closed along for profit at 25,315. Nice work.
Where'd he go? Our first comment on X. Fun. Look at that. Maybe I should have Truth Social up because I don't know.
A lot of buyers here at 225 right now, about 173 contracts, which is right basically at the bottom of this consolidation that happened before open. Peter asks, what trade do I need to take to get on Trump acquiring Greenland? Because that's definitely going to happen. It's the stock ticker GREEN, GREEN. That is the, no, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. There is no green stock.
Stock green, spike, penny stock, just went through the roof. Wait, is there a Polymarket bet you could put on the Greenland? Let's see. Yep. Will Trump acquire Greenland? I don't like the wording of that. Before 2027, and will the U.S. acquire part of Greenland in 2026? 20 to 25% chance. Tons of Greenland choices you can take. You know what? I think I will take the Greenland trade.
Darn it. So it was a flush out.
Well, we don't know yet. We're in the suspicious last candles before the end of this 15.
Yeah, it's some noise here in the open.
Well, the dollar is down, so I should actually be bullish, shouldn't I? Wait, what's silver doing? Maybe I'm trading the wrong asset.
Trying that one again.
Let's see what silver is doing. Yep, silver's up. Okay, so I'm getting a nice little pullback in silver, but not enough. I like getting silver low. Alrighty. Ventura, you should have access to cast now, the strategy from Sacred Prophet, if you want to try that out.
Okay, ATR rising. It's looking a little more volatile, but I want to see a good close here above VWAP.
1 minute left for the close of the 15-minute candle.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That scene cracks me up.
So weird. It looks bullish on the 5-minute, but bearish on the 15. What's the 2 hour saying? Nothing. All right. $20 seconds for the 9:45 candle to start.
All right. Second try at the same trade. Two legs in.
All right. What's the story, Wishbone? Sell signal developing on my 15, but not confirmed yet. I'm not hearing any ask 20, ask 40, bid 40.
Oh, yeah, I got the alerts off. Hang on one sec. They were getting annoying yesterday.
All right, I can imagine how much they were firing.
The books are pretty thin at these price points here too. 5 and 6 contracts each. So it's gonna be loud. When the books are a little bit thin, it causes that indicator to throw off signals too much.
I see.
330 is the next resistance level. 41 contracts there, but we have 82 contracts at 300. So looking a little bit wider in the book, it's still supporting more of the bid side.
All right, 1 minute turning bullish, 5 minutes bullish, 15-minute bullish.
300 is right at point of control. All right, buyers stood steady. There's still a wall at 300, rising in contracts.
Bid 40. Bid 40. Bid 40. Bid 40.
Is it going to go
All right.
or what, Tom?
Ask 40.
Yeah, this is
Choppy open.
No man's zone.
Oh my goodness. All right, the buyers left 300, abandoned their post, and it's a little bit even on both sides of the book right now. There's a ton of buyers down at 225, but that's not where we want to enter.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, we need to see how these candles close again, and this is starting to look more like a choppy open.
Yeah.
No trend today. Or at least we'd have to wait a while.
Right.
We've been there several times.
S41. S40.
Now the sellers are showing up on the other side of VWAP.
S40. S40.
Yeah, but it's not a strong sell-off. It's my problem.
S40. S40.
Now there's 114 contracts at 287. They really want the sell side.
S45.
And that's why I turned the voice off. It's too much.
Right.
Okay, I'm not taking great trades here this morning.
Yeah, gotta wait.
I never can seem to make money when it's choppy. Looking at the 2 hour, that's definitely more of an indecision candle. We got 11 minutes to close on the 2 hour. And we just opened a candle below VWAP on the 2 minute.
I'm still in a bullish trend on the 15-minute now.
You're going to remain bullish?
Well, I'm not in a position right now, but I'm still bullish, yeah, because I'm bullish on the 1, the 5, and the 15.
Got it. I think I'm switching to more of an orb setup now. I'm going to wait for a breakout on either side.
Yeah, that's how my order set up right now.
I need to wait a long while because it looks like there's going to be a war on either side. Buyers and sellers keep fighting on either side of VWAP. And then, like I said, the books are just a little unusually thin for what transpired overnight here.
What do we have in the option space? Let me see. We are in negative gamma 369 million with a narrow channel for the move. All right, so it could be chop all day long. Actually, we should go up. This says bullish. No, I'm reading it wrong. We're below the put wall, so chances are we go down.
Got it.
In the option space. I don't know how this in low liquidity, how that works.
All right. Black tape again here today.
It's not a bad idea.
Waiting for the breakout. I'd like to be bullish. I mean, that's a wonderful gap to fill if we can get there. Good for 300
right.
points.
All right, what does my new strategy say? Let's go.
What about you guys out there? Are you avoiding this chop here?
I have this new tool that I built for myself that it's just about trading at certain times. Forget price action as a main driver. It's just about certain times, so that you know, at 9:30 a.m. it takes a trade, or at 8 p.m. it takes a trade, or whatever. And it's been very interesting to have a completely different mind shift. If I had to take a trade all the time at a specific time, what trade would I take?
There we go. And have you decided on the time? Like, what are the times for that?
Yeah, so it'll be. I'm trying out different assets for because it has to do with where the VWAP levels are at that particular time, and I do this thing where. So it'll take a long or a short or whatever, depending. If VWAP levels are above it, it'll go long. If it's below it, it'll go short. But then it'll also reverse the trade if it's in a stop, in order to recover whatever you lost in that stop loss. And it's been interesting. Here, let me just show my screen a second here. Wow, it went bullish after all. So this is a 43% profitable trade for Bitcoin futures, but it grinds upwards. This is a sort of slope I'm looking for.
Nice.
For a strategy. I just don't know how to deal with these. You know, when you flip tails 9 times in a row, I don't know how to get rid of those things. How do you get something more smooth and up? I can't figure it out.
I think that's kind of the holy grail, but ultimately you're going to have sequences that are like that. That's your drawdown period.
I'll get there. I'll figure out a way of getting out of that.
I like it.
I just don't like it Because if you start the strategy in one of those things, then you could blow out an account.
True. Unless he sized down.
Right. Some of these strategies only work with a proper size. Like
you mean a consistent size?
No, like I've run some strategy tests, and if I'm trading one contract, the strategy fails. If I'm trading 3 contracts, the strategy wins, but only if the stop loss, the amount of risk, is the same for whichever
you mean
one I choose.
1-to-1 risk to reward. I'm with you on that. I'm just saying you could go 1 micro at a time and then size up as you're into profit.
Yeah, that I did not program in. That or taking multiple take profits. Wait, I thought you were going to go bullish now.
It seems like
that does pretty bullish. It does look pretty bullish. All right, I'm going to try the long from here. Aiming for 781.
I'm in at 382. Or sorry, 342. Excuse me.
What's going on here? Five minutes to the end of the 15-minute candle and the beginning of the orb horses. You ever see the movie The Man from Earth?
The original or the one with Keanu Reeves? Or no, I'm sorry.
No.
It's
the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah. It's a movie that was based on a play. Yeah, it's really good. Really good movie.
I love that someone gave me that movie and said, don't look at anything about it. Just watch it.
Yeah.
What a
if
great
you haven't
way
seen
of
it, I
getting
won't give it away. But I mean, it's a much older movie. Fantastic film, though. Especially if you're more of a scientific thinker. They kind of cover every argument. Yeah. It's really good.
Fantastic. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me.
What is going on, Tom?
All right, I'm giving myself maximum runway here because this to me is bullish.
This is bullish, but this price action is driving me nuts.
Peter, you got to do your first prop firm trade here. You're all set up. You're all ready to go. You have your trading view. You have your Tops Up account. You got to take trades. All right, because I can't be the only one losing here, Peter. I should just be long gold. Why am I just not long gold all the time? Three minutes to the close of the 15-minute candle.
Aventura says trading is the only gamble I take. Same. It's the only gamble I think I have an edge on. I just don't get this. All right, I got to get out. I'll be right back.
No problem. Here, here's where I would get in. Come on, 15-minute candle. Do your thing. We're in the Badlands. No, Badlands is between 2 VWAPs. This is a no man's zone. The last 2-minute candle before a 50-minute closes and the first 2 minutes, I give no credence to. even though it could completely wipe out your account. Trading is the only gamble I take. I like hearing that, Adventura. I also took marriage. Mine's playing out pretty nicely, though. All right. What are we seeing here? Oil up, gold up. SPY just hit the weekly VWAP. And gold is bouncing at the low end of its range. No wonder we have chop here. Look at that rise. Oh, Mike is not going to be happy about that. Good morning. I'm the Cloth. Nice to have you here. Are you in a trade? That's always the big question. What trade are you in? All right. 59 seconds left.
Back to trying this thing again?
Yeah, I was surprised you got out of the trade there.
Well, it's because I'm almost at max loss on all these accounts.
Right. All right. Orb is going to start in 35 seconds.
So at least it's done. I think it's just the BluSkys. Tradify accounts.
No. Don't do that. Come on.
Again. I mean, even the bid-ask spread is widening. I just don't... This is some weird price action here.
Yeah. I'm about ready to lay down my arms. Come on. 8 seconds left to the 50-minute candle close. Give me that bull.
It seems right to be long, but these are choppy candles. Look at the wicks on these.
Oof. Oscillating between neutral and bullish. Come on.
No, Aventura. They kept making me jump through hoops at Apex. So unfortunately, I went on tilt and lost that account. Sticking with Tradify, BluSky, and Lucid now.
Not looking good for my long.
I just keep bouncing off of VWAP here.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the story of the day.
There's a bunch of sellers right now at 362 as well. So even if we rally, we got to watch out at that zone.
Right.
Oh, that's plenty of upside. Excuse me. I'm zoomed in too far here. Yeah, the books at these prices are just getting thinner. 302 is where there's plenty of buyers right now, though.
So you tell me if I just go into my futures account and I just start buying like crazy, I can move the price up.
You need a lot of contracts. Still.
I'll call a few friends.
The turnover is really high, but it's just really thin. Usually I see 10 to 12 contracts at a time at each price. I'm seeing 3 and 4 right now. So that causes price to move. I'm done. Yeah, that's it for today.
Have you seen what's going on with Polymarket now and the bots that are completely like just destroying the platform? Where
for which
you
one?
Can make there's all these bots, but one of these bots, what they were doing is betting on I think whether XRP was going to go up or down or whatever. But then they spend, they'll spend like $6,000 worth of whatever to go and move the price of XRP on the chart to bring it down below, to just rinse people out of their trades, to move the odds up and down. And oh my God,
are you seeing this, Tom?
Whoa, what is
this?
The
bid-ask spread was like 100 points wide there for a second.
Whoa. Anyways, the bots are playing against the other bots because they know what their algos are to rinse them out of their other positions, and it's just completely wrecking the some of these charts, some of the odds inside the Polymarket. Ultimately, at the end of the day, like when the thing resolves, it resolves. But you know, you can bet on Polymarket. Will Bitcoin be up in the next hour? Well, you could manipulate the price of Bitcoin and then get that get the Polymarket bet to work out. So people are making, or some of these bots are making a couple of $1 million, just rinsing people out of their positions.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The cloth asks, what happened with Apex? It's really more trader error, to be honest. I think with Apex accounts, I got a little too frivolous with the evals and took some fairly large sizes. And then that trading activity cost me because they saw it as just gambling to profit. Even though I was still taking the same types of trades, I was just taking a lot of size. In many cases, I was trading 10 NQ at a time just to get past the eval. So they weren't really happy with the way I was trading. And then I had one account that was really close to a payout, but they were forcing me to continue to trade past it and give markups of all my trades and show my screenshots. And unfortunately, that went on for like 3 or 4 days, and I hit a tilt day, and I lost the whole account. But I'm also it felt like I had to do a lot of extra dancing to get to my payout there, so I decided to not try Apex for a while. Well, we just opened a candle below VWAP now. This is a very choppy day. If anybody's making any money, I'd be very surprised. The price action is all over the place. A lot of
we got Bitcoin selling off. Bitcoin just fell. The dollar's bouncing up. S&P hit weekly VWAP and it's turning over. Gold's going up. So this is deflation day, folks.
Yep. Well, it is what it is. I'm happy to have just kind of hit max loss for the day, close up shop. We'll try it again tomorrow. You know, at the end of the day, there's always tomorrow, and there's always a different trading session for the first hour tomorrow. So I don't know about you guys, but I want no part in choppy action if I'm not going to go.
That's right. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching us today. We're going to be back later on this afternoon, 3 p.m. for office hours. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, features you want to have for Traders Pulse platform, you can feel free to let us know there. We're also going to be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. for even more trading on Price Action Live, just like Mike said. And we hope to see you guys all here. So leave a like for the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll wish you, as always, happy trading.
We should have some guests too this week. We'll get a few people lined up as well.